Okay, we are here at the gym, well, outside of the gym, for chest and side delts. I'm feeling a little better, so I'm going to be doing some cardio today. It might not be as intense as it normally is. I might just go longer, so I might go an hour, but just lower intensity. So normally I aim for like 300 to 400 calories for half an hour. I may have the same goal, just prolong it to an hour. I'm okay with that. It's currently like, I don't know, 11 o'clock, 11:30. I either need to go to the gym late and get proper sleep or go to the gym earlier because these past few days, like over the weekend, I was going to the gym, obviously, and then at like 11 o'clock, and I'd get home at like 3 and I wouldn't get to bed till like 4. I'd wake up at 8 and I'd have stuff to do. I was not getting enough sleep. I would take naps, but I don't know the science, but in my bro science mind, I believe it's better to get your full amount of sleep, whether it's 6 hours or 8 hours, in one go rather than take a bunch of naps. I feel like your body, at least for me, my body recovers so much better if I just have one big sleep. If I just take a bunch of naps, I'm just, I don't know. I feel like when I take a nap, I don't really recover that much. So maybe it's just all in my head. Maybe there is no science to back that, but I think it's better to have a regular sleep schedule and go to bed at around the same time every day. My sleep schedule is going to change a lot because I'm going to be working nights rather than mornings. So I used to have to wake up at like 6 o'clock. Now I don't have work until probably anywhere between 11 a.m. and to 6 p.m. I could work as late as 2 a.m. I mean, this is my old job. I'm working at a steakhouse. So I used to, when I worked there, I would sometimes, if I would close, I'd be there until 2:30 in the morning. Unfortunate, but honestly, my my sleep schedule, I kind of prefer it like that. I'm not really a morning person. I hate waking up early. Every time I had to wake up early, I felt like I was forcing myself to a day of misery. Whereas if I go to sleep late at night or like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever, I can wake up naturally. It's like, I don't know, 10 o'clock by the time I wake up. I still have some time before I have to go to work. So I feel good. So, moral of the story, get your sleep, get your rest. Don't be like me these past few days. I'm trying to adjust my sleep schedule now. I start my other job or my new job, my old new job tomorrow, 3 o'clock. No, 4 o'clock. I should really double check that. Um, but yeah, so I wanted to do the whole water fast or just fasting for, what is it, 7 days, because of the whole trend that was going around, because of Dana White and his whatever guru doctor guy that I think is, maybe he's a doctor, I don't know. I think it's kind of like bullshit. Yeah, there's probably benefits, but it's not as this crazy thing like, oh, look how shredded he was. Yeah, he had nothing but water. I know I talked about this before, but yeah, it just bothers me. It's kind of like I feel like it's a pseudoscience. It really tricks people into thinking that starving yourself is a good thing. But yeah, I was gonna do it. I still am planning on doing a fast, but it might not be for 7 days because when I brought it up to my girlfriend, she was not happy about that. But I was like, no, it should be fine. It's not like I'm skin and bone and my body's gonna, wither away. I have a lot of fat on me. I have a lot of muscle. If anything, it's just 7 days is going to eat away at some of that muscle and some of that fat. I might lose a little muscle. It's okay. My organs aren't going to shut down. I'll still check my blood pressure. I'll still check my blood sugar levels. But she was not happy. So she's like, okay, maybe at most 3 or 4 days. So right now it's looking I might do a 4-day water fast, and then I'll let her know like, hey, I feel good, or hey, I don't feel good. I'll stop this. So I'll let you guys know when I start. I don't know exactly what the rules are. I'm pretty sure it's just you're allowed to have water and like some salt with your water, or electrolytes, potassium and all that stuff. But I'm just going to give it a go, just because, you might see it and you go, wow, you look like you lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of water weight. Guess what? As soon as I start eating again, it's going to be like, whoa, what did you eat? A whole freaking buffet? No, that's just my body adapting to taking in the calories, taking in the carbs, all the glycogen and everything, the storage. So that's what happens. If you don't eat, you get smaller. And then when you start eating again, you get bigger. Pretty simple. Calories in, calories out. That is the case for most people. I did mention the other day about my boss. I was talking to my old boss, and he's like, I can't seem to gain muscle. And I'm like, well, what are you doing to gain muscle? He's like, I'm working out 5 times a week, like hard. And I'm like, all right, good. You're working hard. You're lifting heavy. He's like, yeah. I'm like, how's your diet? And he goes, it's pretty good. I'm like, do you track anything? He's like, no. I'm like, do you know if you're getting enough protein? He's like, I don't know. How much protein's in a chicken breast? I'm like, well, you can't just ask me how much is in a chicken breast. I would need the measurements. But from what I calculated, he was getting about 100 grams of protein. He's a big dude. He's like 190 pounds. He's like 6 feet tall. So he definitely wasn't getting enough protein. He's like, why can't I gain muscle? Because you're not getting enough protein. You might be eating enough just to kind of maintain your physique, maybe not even enough. So I told him, like, the main thing about your diet is you need to get enough protein. If you're cutting, you're bulking, you're maintaining, the only things that should change are your carbs and your fats, but your protein should stay around the same level. So gave him that little piece of advice. I'll check in with him in a few weeks, see how it's going, but I'm not really quite sure if he's gonna eat enough protein. But yeah, so next month probably water fast. Hopefully I'll be taking the personal training course, the ACE course or whatever. So got things in store. And then my next cheat day, I have a better idea what to do. Definitely not going to get food with cilantro, because that made me so angry. Like, I don't know. In my mind, when I take a bite of the cilantro, I get mad. I want to throw up. I no longer want to put anything in my mouth. But I was like, no, I got to do this cheat day. And that was after I had those 3 slices of pizza. I don't understand how that pizza was so disappointing. I've had pizza there before. Hasn't been that bad. But for some reason this time, it tasted like it had been sitting there all day and someone peed on it. So I'm sorry. I don't want pee on my pizza. Is that too much to ask for? Anyways, all right. I'll see you in there for a little bit of chest and side delts. Probably a little bit of cardio on the start. Okay. All right. See you in a sec. Alright, my ego got the best of me with that last set. I thought I could jump up to 195 after warming up. I did 135, felt real light. So I was like, yeah, well, I'll do 195, will be my working set. Shouldn't have done it, should have just gone with 185. Now I dropped it down to 175, and I'll try to get 8 solid reps in. But yeah, don't do what I did. Run the risk of injury. I really should have stopped after the first couple reps. I knew I wasn't going to get 8, but I just kept going. See, we all suffer that mental blockage. Ooh, that felt good. Although it didn't hurt, but my left shoulder again, it was a clicking sound. I'm not really quite sure what to make of that because there was no pain whatsoever. It was just clicking, clicking, clicking every single rep. Ooh, almost didn't rack it properly there. All right, clicking wasn't there, but it's about time to move on. Okay, so it's been a while since I last did a dumbbell incline. Yeah, the clicking was pretty bad and it actually kind of hurt, especially that last rep. Whew. Again, I should have given up a little sooner, but I got what, I think 7 reps in, and on that last one there was a little bit of pain, not a lot, but a little bit of pain. So I think if I ever do dumbbell incline, I'm not going to do any other pressing movement beforehand. I'm going to start with the dumbbells. So we'll just end it with one set of that and we'll move on to something else, some kind of a fly of some sort. All right, cable flies to finish it off. I think I'm gonna do a superset. Or no, sorry, not a superset, a drop set on the last one, just to finish things off. So yeah, this one's again squeezing. So I like to start with a heavy pressing, finish off with the lighter squeezing movement. So start with the compound movement, end with the lighter movements. That way I'm not I guess it's more for my ego. I guess I don't want to do lightweight for pressing because I'm already going light in order to do it nice and slow. So my own preference, my own ego. Changed my mind. No drop set. I'm gonna do some push-ups to failure. It's something different today for side delts. So we're gonna do upright rows. So when you do the upright row, it really targets not just your side delt, it targets a lot of your traps and your front delt as well. But that's fine. Supposedly this is good if done right for your shoulder. It's good. I can't think of the word. It's supposed to help with the healing of your bad shoulder. So yeah, when you do an upright row, don't keep the weight right up close to your body. You want to keep it out a little bit and don't raise it up. You want to keep your elbows pretty much above your hands. Okay, and same thing, don't go too heavy. That's how you hurt yourself. I'm gonna do probably, let's go with 40 pounds. and then I like to hold it about shoulder width. Ooh, got a popcorn kernel. It's been stuck there for like 2 days. Okay. So I definitely feel a lot of side delt activation, not so much traps, but I do feel a lot of like mid-back activation. So right around here. Ooh, feels good though. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and do a few sets of this. So let's just catch you in the change room, all right? Okay, I'll see you in a sec. All right, guys, post chest pump and side delt. I think I'm gonna start doing those upright rows more often. I do really like them. I don't know why, but there's 3 change rooms here, bathrooms, and every single one is just drenched in water and toilet paper. I don't understand who's coming into this bathroom and making such a mess. It's a little disturbing. All right, hopefully I'm in frame, I don't know. But let's see what we got going on. Can't really see. Other side. Oh, you know what's exciting? When I was looking in the mirror and I was just standing upright, is that I'm so used to like wearing a shirt and sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I'm so used to seeing my reflection and all I see is my belly through my shirt. But now my chest, I have so much chest development, like that's what sticks out. My belly has gotten small enough that it doesn't hit my belly and stick out even more. So that's exciting. No more wearing shirts and have my belly just sticking out. It felt really good to see that. But anyways, it was nice to try some different exercises. The dumbbells didn't really go the way I had hoped, but next time I try them, I'll make sure that I don't do a compound movement beforehand. So gotta remember that. Anyways, I hope you had a good workout. I hope maybe you tried something new, maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Or maybe you just did what you're used to. As long as you had a good workout, that's all that matters. And hopefully you did your cardio a reasonable amount. And I hope you had a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.